Yes, children, good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
So, how was your UT? How was your UT? Nobody's answering. Was the unit test good or not?
Yes, ma'am. Very good.
It was good.
Yes, ma'am.
Those students who are regular, obviously, it must be good. Those who are not regular, different case. Beta, we are going to start with speech today. Okay, this is a new topic. Since UTs are over, let's go forward. What is a speech? See, speech is a very effective way of conveying a message to a larger audience. If you want to spread awareness, some social issue, you want to give some information, then the best method is like there are many people whom you want to pass on some information or you want to address them for something, then the best way to do is by giving a speech. Because when you give a speech, at same time, you can talk to many people at a time. Supposing you want to tell the people not to cause pollution or avoid pollution, then one by one you cannot go and tell everybody. No? So what is the best way of doing it? By giving a speech. Giving a speech at a public place where many people are there. So this is how it will help you to reach out to maximum number of people. Okay, beta? Let's continue with this. Read what are the components of a speech. Read quickly. What do you mean by components?
Parts.
Very good. Components means parts, ingredients, what all a speech should have. Okay. See what all it should have. Introduction, exposition of the topic, details of the topic, summing up, that is winding up, and then the conclusion. First, see the introduction part. You should start by greeting the chief guest, the other speakers, the audience. Okay. If there is an occasion, talk about the occasion also. Then tell the topic of your speech and start with a striking pre-speech remark. Start with influensive lines. Introductory lines should be so interesting that your audience get interested in you. Opening lines should be very, very interesting. These are known as pre-speech lines. You could also refer to some recent issue that affects the audience, anecdote, an example, story, historical reference. Matlab, your beginning should be very, very good and it should be very, very impressive so that the audience interest is generated. Now come up to the next part. That is exposition of the topic. What is the topic? What are we talking about? Exposition of the topic. Make up the sequence of ideas. What you will speak first, what you will look next. And to support your ideas, look for some examples, some evidences, some data. You have to collect some information. Tushar Singh, which section is he? Class 12th? Any idea, children? Tushar Singh, which section is he? Is he in the PCM?
No, ma'am.
Is he in the commerce? Yes or no? This child was trying to join in the biology class also. I don't know who is this Tushar Singh, never heard his name. Utkarsh is there. Utkarsh is in which section? Yes, Utkarsh, so I know he is there, but this Tushar Singh, I really don't know who he is. We were talking about this. They present your ideas in a very interesting way. Paint verbal pictures. Speak in such a manner that the audience should feel that they are seeing whatever you are speaking. You can personalize it, you can dramatize it. Then summing up. Summing is also very important. Do not repeat your points, but in summing up. Conclusion. Depending on the purpose of the speech, conclude with a call, an action, an appeal, a warning, request, or just thanks. It depends upon what is the topic of your speech. How to write a good speech. Read the questions carefully. Interpret if any data is given to you. Do not use slangs. What are slangs? What are slangs? Short forms. Like if you want to say as soon as possible, do not say ASAP. ASAP. What do you say? ASAP? In WhatsApp language, what do you say? As soon as possible? Yes. What is the word you use in WhatsApp language, children? For as soon as possible.
ASAP.
Yes. So those are slangs. Very good. Do not use these. Avoid repetition of any facts or figures. Do not repeat. Otherwise, the speech will become boring. Nobody will listen to you. Focus on the issue that has been given. Supposing you're talking about pollution, then only talk about pollution. Don't talk about elections. Using a conversational style of writing. Conversation, it should be as if you're talking to the audience. Conversation. Baatcheet ho raha hai, not that simply you're giving a speech and going away. Use polite and grammatically accurate language and add variety to your vocabulary. If you have some good words, vocabulary, please add it. See this format of a speech. Let me come to one example. To enforce strict discipline in schools and colleges is a great problem nowadays. Write a speech in 150 to 200 words to be delivered in the school morning assembly on the problem of discipline. Okay, I'm showing it to you. How the speech has been written. We are going to discuss it very quickly. And we'll also note down the format of it. Okay. First, you just observe this. Why do you think the heading of discipline has been given, children? Read the question. What is it? Problem of what? The question said the problem is of what? Problem of discipline is there in senior students. So let's see on the screen. Let me explain it to you, the format and the language. Please read it once, the speech. Have you read, children, or you need more time? Is there a box made or not?
No.
Yes, beta. The first thing that we all need to remember when we are writing a speech, we need to make a box. Second thing we need to remember, we need to give a suitable heading or a title to the speech. What is the heading and title given in this case?
Discipline.
Yes. It is always better to give, although it is not compulsory, it is not mandatory, it is optional. If you want, you can give it also, but don't make it too long, just 1 word or 2 words. Then addressing the people, addressing the audience, and it should be from seniors to the juniors. Like, for example, in this speech, we have started with first respected whom? Whom are we addressing first in this speech? Who is the first one to be addressed? Yes, respected principal. So, who is coming after that?
Teachers.
Teachers.
Yes, very good. It is the teachers only. Now, after teachers, we are talking about.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, Peter.
Ma'am, please let Mansi in.
Mansi. I don't know this child, Tushar, is there in the waiting for long. So I thought he's there in the waiting room. I've admitted this Tushar also. Let me see who is this Tushar. For almost 1.5 hour, this child is wanting to join. So let's talk to the child. Yes, Tushar Singh. Good morning. Tushar, good morning, beta.
Ma'am, I think she is.
Ari, that is why there's so much of confusion. I did not admit her in biology
Yes,
class
ma'am,
also.
she is Mansi.
Yes, she's Mansi. I did not admit her in biology class also. I asked you people also, do you know somebody who's Tushar? Nobody, you said we don't know, we don't. Anyway, now she's in. Mansi, please join by your name, beta. Otherwise, you'll have the same problem which we had in biology class. So what am I trying to say over here? Start with principals or teachers and dear friends. Supposing you have to give a speech where the prime minister is present and lot of ministers are also present and the general audience is present. Tell me, how will you start? Whom will you address first? Who will come first, the prime minister or the ministers?
Prime Minister.
Yes, the prime minister, then we'll have ministers, and then all the other honorable people who are sitting there. What am I trying to explain with this example, children? Anyone? But always start from the highest authority and then go ahead when you're addressing the audience. Always start from the highest authority. This part is clear to all?
Yes.
Okay, now we are going to give our introduction in the first paragraph. I am Mohini of class 12th B. Today I'll speak on the value of discipline in life. You have talked about yourself. You are telling what is your topic. And then, as I said, you have to start very beautifully. So they are starting with, it is rightly said by Swami Dayanand, discipline is necessary not only in schools and colleges, but in all walks of life. Absence of discipline will lead to chaos and confusion in life. So the introduction has to be very nice. We talked about this earlier also. Same thing now. Come on, your name, whatever. You're giving a speech in the morning assembly. The principal is there, the teachers are there, and the students are also there. And you're told to speak about the excess use of mobile phones, technology, boon or bane, something like that. Now tell me, how will you plan your first paragraph? I'm giving you 2 minutes to plan it orally and speak out. You have to speak about technology. Let me see how you will speak out, how you will express. Come on, come on. I want you to speak out, children. I said it will not. Come on. Tell me your own name, your own class, and how will you start the first paragraph? I'm still waiting. Hurry up, start. Otherwise, one by one, I'll only have to take your names, Peter. Hurry up, hurry up. Last 1 minute to plan. Yes, now we'll start. Abhinav Pandey. Yes, Peter. Start with the first paragraph. How will you speak? Respected. Speak.
Respected principal sir, teachers, and dear friends, I am
Mhm.
Abhinav, class 12th B. Today, I will speak on the value of discipline in life.
Okay. He's speaking about the value of discipline. I gave the importance of technology, but he started off well. Anshika, your turn now. Please speak.
Respected principal sir, teachers, and my dear friends, I'm Anshika Singh of class 12th B. Today I'll speak on the topic technology, boon or bane.
You want to add on something typical, specific, something like
Yes,
that?
ma'am.
Tell me. Tell, start, speak
Ma'am,
on.
technology is the practical application of scientific knowledge for a useful purpose. It is rightly said that the science of today is the technology of tomorrow, but it can be dangerous for us if it comes in wrong hands or something like that. I'll continue.
Okay, fine. It is rightly said that technology is a boon, something she started like this with her introduction. Ishan, your turn now.
I didn't prepare.
You have to simply speak the first paragraph, my child. Mansi,
Yes, ma'am. Respected principal sir, teachers, and my dear friends, I am Mansi of class 12B. Today I will speak about the technology, the importance of technology in our life. The advancement in technology leads to the results in the advancement in our life. It used to explore new interesting things, ideas, and the world, which is very interesting.
okay, she's given her introduction that how technology is helping us getting new ideas, making life more interesting and more creative. This is how we are going ahead with Mansi's. And Ishan, are we ready now?
Yes, ma'am.
Start the video.
A very warm morning to everyone. I'm sorry, ma'am, I messed up.
It's absolutely okay. You can do like this because we are in a conversation.
Okay, ma'am.
Start. We'll help you.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, very warm morning to respected principal sir, teachers, and all the students present over here. Today, I, Shan of class 12C, is going to speak on the topic technology. as someone rightly said, it is in our hands to decide how we use technology.
Excellent. As someone rightly said, that it is in our hands to use technology. Very nicely. Please read the second paragraph, children. What is there in the second paragraph now? We're just giving a more details about the topic. You will read the second paragraph, take an idea, and speak on the same thing for technology. I'm giving you time, children, to plan the second paragraph. Hadia, one by one, we'll all speak. Yes, who will speak first? Who is ready? Giving you around 3 minutes, children. Tell me quickly who is ready. Nobody? Okay,
Ma'am,
do
may I?
one thing. Yes,
Ma'am, may I?
please go ahead. Yes, better start.
Ma'am, technology has become an essential part of our lives. Somehow it has improved our standard of living. It has turned our luxuries, uh, the things we called as luxury, it has turned those into our necessities. and it has improved our standard of living, and it has giving us many things, many advantages, like the outdated things. If we talk about means of communication, then earlier we used to send letters, and but nowadays we on just one text and one go the message reaches, be it any distance, and uh, this much in second.
Very good. See how nicely the second paragraph is planned, beta. She's given details by very suitable example. We said now when we were discussing the introduction, how to go ahead, take suitable examples. You can refer to some data. Okay, so many million users of mobiles now. This shows that how much has technology entered our daily lives. Very well planned. It's nice. Okay. Who's going to be the next? Yes, Vijay. Next. Yes, yes. Can we have Mansi, Ishan? Who will speak?
Ma'am, may I?
Mansi, are you ready?
No, ma'am, wait, I will try
Yeah.
later.
Okay, fine. Okay, okay. Plan it, plan it. Ishan, you also plan it. By the time Anshika, you read the next paragraph.
Ma'am, may I speak?
Yes, beta, speak. Speak, beta. I don't know why students call during class. I don't know why students call during class timings. So when there's an incoming call, there's so much of disturbance in the Zoom meeting. I don't know who is this child who's calling. Is there any Adrika Bisht? Anybody knows which class she is? Just hold on, let me give her call. Yes, beta, start.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am,
Start with
technology is the creation of new things and use of those things to achieve our different kinds of goals. It has made our life very easy as compared to past.
very good. Continue. Anything else?
It has many advantages, like it enables ease of access of information everywhere, and it saves our time to.
Excellent. Very good. So she's also given examples to indicate that how technology is useful to us. It saves our time also in many cases, no doubt. Very good. Ishan, are you there? Anything which you
Yes.
planned there? Speak,
Yes,
beta.
When technology has revolutionized the world, every information, each bit of information is available on our fingertips. Have a doubt, Google it. You don't know the route, Google it. Or want to order food, Google it. Everything is there, ma'am. And in COVID times, the technology has enabled us to attend school within the safety of our.
Excellent. See, Ishan has picked up something very, very contemporary, something very relevant to the present day situation. I think, and this COVID times, nothing more can be significant or important than technology. We can order things online. We don't need to go to the market. So we are pretty safe at home. We can take our classes sitting at home. People are doing their jobs, work from home. So no doubt technology has shown that how important it is in COVID times. Anshika, third paragraph, dear. By the
Yes,
time
ma'am.
others will also
Ma'am,
plan the paragraph.
in the third para, I would like to come up with the disadvantages of technology, as everything has two sides, and there are negative aspects of technology as well. Like if uh, if we talk about that Google one point, then everything we Google it, and likewise, students are also using this in a bad way, like cheating in the exam, and uh, they are dependent on internet. And if we talk about more things, then technology leads to industrialization, and it leads to pollution after all. And one of the major disadvantages unemployment. uh, More robots and more AI are getting advanced, and due to this, people are suffering for by unemployment, and they're not getting their jobs, and many workers are facing this situation. And just this.
Wonderful, Beta, wonderful. She's also picked up something very contemporary, that Google is being used for cheating now. Recent experiences, your duties, huh? Obviously. Today was the last duty, Beta?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
So this is fresh in your memories that yes, it is being used for cheating as well. No doubt. And she's talked about the disadvantages now. Very nice. She will plan her concluding paragraph. Others will come up with the next paragraph. Start, Peter. Mansi and Ishan, once you're done, let me know, bache. You plan the last one, Anshika. Yes, Ishan, Mansi.
Ma'am, may I?
Yes, Peter, hurry up. We just have 3-4 minutes, 3.5 minutes for the class.
Yes. Ma'am, everything has its own pros and cons. Technology too has its own pros and cons. From the first con is, ma'am, technology has a very bad effect on our mental health. Our screen time of uh, average screen time of every person is roughly around 9 to 10 hours, which affects our mental health, peace, and body, mind, etc. Ma'am, this thing, ma'am, lack of privacy on social media is a big issue, and ma'am, harassment, bullying, spamming, are a big threat. And ma'am,
Excellent. Mhm.
and ma'am, by attending sitting for 6 to 7 hours a day, our poor body posture leads to very bad health, and physical activities have also reduced.
Excellent. See, he's talked about social sites, bullying, spamming, stalking. There's so many things which there are disadvantages. He's also talked about how it is harming our health, Viche. Okay, that is also a very important aspect, how it is harming. Very nice. Ishan, plan your conclusion. Mansi, start, beta.
Ma'am, may I speak?
Yes, beta, start.
Since
Start, Mansi.
technology results in the loss of biodiversity, as the internet towers for the internet connectivity, you can result in the loss of biodiversity because of the radiation caused by them, reser- which which can die the which can kill the birds.
Very good, very good. She's come up with a very different point, that this is also destroying the biodiversity. Because the more the usages of network, the more the towers we have, which is going to destroy the biodiversity. Very good. Please, very quick conclusion, children. Conclusion. We still have about 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes. Yes, conclusion from all of you. Yes.
Definitely, technology is a boon. It has made our lives easier, but if we utilize it in a good way, it can make our life better. And if it goes in good hands, and it's all up to us that we have to choose which side, a good or a bad one. It's our responsibility to maintain this a good one and use technology in a good way. That's it. Thank you.
Very nice. So she's given a conclusion. The technology can be both good and it can be bad, but it is on us to decide whether it is good or bad. What hands are using it? So let's not blame the technology. It's basically that we need to understand the use and misuse of it. Excellent. Yes, Ishan.
Same, I was also going to tell. It depends
Never mind,
on-
never mind. You have your own vocabulary. You come up with very different ideas. Come on, we are waiting for you.
Ma'am, it depends upon us how we use the technology. If we use it in a very good way, then it would be best for our future. And if we use it in a bad way, then same thing, ma'am. Thank you for listening.
Okay, so it depends upon how we are going to use it. And thank you for listening. Please close it with the audience with a thank you. We have one more person, one more speaker. Very good. You people are good speakers. You should participate in more and more competitions. Yes, Mansi is still to come up.
Ma'am, like this only we will close this. That
Never
we
mind,
should
never
use
mind.
it in a good way.
Hmm. Speak, Vita.
We should always use in a good way. Technology has two aspects, a good or a bad.
Yes, conclude it.
It depends on us that how we are using the technology. It may affect us in a good way or a bad way.
Yes. Very. So it may affect us in a good way or a bad way, she says, and it all depends on us as to how we are using the technology. So this is the conclusion. Good. Thank you so much. Just 30 seconds left for the class. You can move on for your next class now. Okay, beta? God bless you all.
Thank you.
God bless you.